Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Stop that. That's disgusting. Don't pick your nose. Stop picking your nose. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series. I guarantee you guys, statistically, at least a few dozen people were probably picking their nose when they started this episode. And I bet you I just gave them the scare of their lifetime with that. Oh man, they got caught. They got caught, and they were confused. Anyway, so guys, I've been working on the Nexus here. I decided I would try tackle the beast again. There was a comment on it last episode that some people want me to return to this project. So I had a lot of tedious stuff to do with it, but we should be able to move forward pretty soon. Have you ever wanted to try collect one of everything in Minecraft? Have you ever done that challenge? That's kind of what I had to do here. So I went around my world collecting things, and I'm trying to organize them in our chests here as neatly as I could, and tried to keep everything together in groups as best as I could. So we got like our ores here, slabs and stairs, and then got our stone category up here, dirt, wood, sandstone stuff. Then we have redstone, we got plant materials, we got, this is like wool and random blocks in this chest, and then rails, misc items, we got the glass and dyes, and then finally food and clay were the categories I kept in mind. And I've been following our list here that we made a long time ago. Pretty much got everything on the list. I decided to axe off a few items though that seemed like unnecessary to store. Like anything I would craft like in place I wouldn't really need, or things I wouldn't use very often I decided not to include, like daylight sensor. I've made maybe 2 of those or 3 of those in my world since I started it. So I don't think I need 3 double chests full of daylight sensors sort of thing. So I decided to axe those off the list, for example. And now what we got to do, maybe we will grab our dyes and maybe glass. Well, let's do the dyes first. We got to take all these items and start adding them to the item filters in our Nexus storage room here. So I decided to put all these colored things, like the colored clay and the colored wool, on the top floor of this because they're least likely to cause me problems down the line. Like the random blocks, I might need to add or remove them in the future, and or I'm more likely to make a mistake with them too. So wait, this isn't the top floor. I want the top floor up here. Let's make sure I do this right. So yeah, it makes most sense to put the colored stuff on the top floor and then like the random stuff on the bottom. Alright, so we should also try to keep this as organized as we can, because the easier it is to remember where stuff is, the better. So maybe we'll try to follow a color pattern. Like we'll do the monochrome stuff first. We'll go white to dark, gray, black. We have 32 items per row that we can enter here, and that works out pretty good because there's 16 different colors in the game. Maybe we'll go brown next, and maybe switch over to like the red colors. Try to do like a rainbow, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this off camera, just trying to enter all 256 items into our item filters here. And I'll be back in a little bit. Cow break. Woohoo! Check it out, guys. We are locked and loaded here. All 256 item filters have been filled. It is amazing. It is glorious. Took a long time to collect all this stuff and put it in, but I'm very happy this step is done. This was one of the more challenging things. I count bad, though. I don't count so good. Turns out, I thought we would have a few extra spots after it was all said and done. No. In fact, we went over by like 16 items, so I removed the dyes from the system. just so that there would be enough room for everything. And in the future, like I know you guys, you're like, Etho, what if there's an update? In fact, there's one coming out soon, I think. What if there's an update that adds more blocks and stuff? Well, I think if that happens, I'm going to remove anything that I'm not using very much, like that's a low priority, and I'll replace it with the new item if I think I'll use it. I think that's the best way of handling this. The next step of this, we are very close to a fully functioning like item pickup system where we can store stuff automatically. We got to add in some water streams though to carry the items to these hoppers now. Darn it. No. Is it that torch? Is it this torch doing it? I see you over there, you stupid torch. Okay, so I made a backup before I started this because I'm terrified of this step. If this water leaks, can I break this without crying? I think I can. Okay, I'm gonna try remove that torch. If this water leaks, it's gonna wash away my redstone. And then it's GG, basically, and I gotta load a backup and try again. No! I'm not very happy about this. It's a sea lantern, I think, that's melting it. So I have to shut off the water, break this block, replace it with a solid block, and then put the sign back. Break these, and then put the water back. Kind of a few steps to that, and I gotta do it all the way down, like so many times. But I think that'll fix it. You know, I was so worried about this ice here, and then I ended up breaking the packed ice by accident. We got a leak. I gotta load the backup and try again. This isn't so bad, actually. I realized I can just put packed ice here. And I only need the regular ice over the chest, so that's just 4 spots. There's no way for this to leak out if it melts, so it's perfect. And I'm stuck in a hopper. No! I hate when that happens. So guys, if you haven't seen it yet, Mojang have revealed what the theme of the 1.9 update is going to be. It's a combat update. They revealed it in the April 1st joke snapshot, and I am pretty excited for it. It sounds like I saw a tweet recently that they asked if we were ready for updates. So I think the snapshots are going to be coming out soon, and we're going to actually see what content they have made, and I am pretty hyped about it. It's been a few months since the last update, and we desperately need a new one. So, the combat update has me pretty interested. I don't know if that means they have focused on redoing game mechanics, like combat mechanics to the game. If they have, I kind of hope they make it more reactionary, like where you can parry attacks and block attacks and counter what people do and sort of do that, but I don't know how well that would work. I think no matter what they do, if they rebalance the combat mechanics, they're going to upset quite a few people. Yeah, it's one of those hard things to change because no matter what they do, they still have to deal with lag, and I don't think they can ever perfect it, really. But I think maybe it's not so much combat mechanics have changed, but maybe they've just added more combat things to the game. I'm pretty sure they've redone the Ender Dragon fight, and it sounded like they even changed terrain generation in the end and a whole bunch of other stuff with it. So I'm excited to see that, and I don't know what else they've been doing, but they've been working on it for quite a while, so I'm sure there's a lot of things they haven't shown us. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. This is done. With that, I think we finished it. So I got water streams running between all the rows now. All the water streams are in, so this should fully automatically pick up items and store them now. We're going to have to try this out. Okay guys, so at the very top left of the Nexus here, this is where the water stream begins for the automatic storage. And I'm just going to add in one more alignment thing here. Alright, so when you throw in an item, it should hit the ender chests, and then it positions the item between the hopper and the ice, so it can still move very quickly through the water streams, but the hoppers are able to pick them up still. The very last item this is going to reach is the oak wood. So I'm going to throw a couple of these in and see if they make it all the way. And maybe just a few oak planks too. And we'll kind of get an idea of how long it takes it to pass through all this. So it just does a... Oh, let's not break that. It does a zigzag here, so it's going to come back. You see it whizzing by now. And then it goes down there. And it goes around the bend, comes back, and then it falls down to the bottom level. Because there's 2 levels to this whole thing. They should start falling down here. Yeah, looking good. And we got to make sure these items can get through all this before they despawn. So if it takes longer than 5 minutes, that's not going to be so good. We'll have to like add something to refresh the items if that happens. But if we go all the way down here, this is the end of it. Up there. Yeah, up there is the very end. So this is the oak wood. And I think this is the oak planks here. So if we give it just a little bit of time, it should finally make it here. We might be able to see it whiz by here even. I think it would be about now. Come on! I hope it doesn't get stuck anywhere. This is going to be so cool when it's all done, guys. I'm excited for it. This was a big step if we can get this to work. They still haven't made it though. Maybe I missed them. Maybe they went by and I didn't see it. Let's check. Nope. Oh, there they are. Whoops. Okay, I forgot some ender chests here. That makes sense. Aha. Good thing I checked. So what we gotta do is put 2 ender chests here. You have to use 2, otherwise it doesn't align it properly, from what I could tell. Okay, now they should be able to make it the rest of the way. Oh, here they come. So I tried it again here, guys, with spruce wood. And just wanted to make sure it can do the whole loop. So those should end up in the 3rd spot, if I remember right. It goes oak, birch, spruce, jungle. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Very cool. So, yeah, automatic sorting and storage is working. What we're going to have to start getting into next is probably building our command room over here. Because what we got to do is attach to the water stream at the top left there. We'll want like a chest in the command room where we can basically just drop off stuff. And then it's going to put it into a dropper and it's going to shoot it out at a certain speed. It'll go up an item elevator and then to the water stream there. And it'll do the loop. And then anything that doesn't get sorted by the system is going to shoot out the end of there. So we'll have to bring it back to the command room here and store it in a chest. And that will be the junk that can't get sorted or that there's no space left for. And that way it doesn't just go to waste, you know. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. For the command room here, I'm a little bit inspired by what I built in my modded series, that little command room. So I think we might go for like a gray floor with white walls, like same style but different, like vanilla blocks instead of modded blocks. So we might use quartz for the walls and then cyan clay for like the black parts and do something sort of similar. Like really high-tech looking build. Ooh. And what else did we have? Light blue. So we might use light blue as like a highlight thing too. Kind of those colors. You hear that? Is that in the building? I'm pretty sure I put torches in all these. Very weird. It's like down. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Whoa. There goes all the sand. Aha, look at this. What is this? Super tiny crack. Really, that's all there was. Oh no. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I'm making a mess now. I gotta fill that in. But anyways, guys, we got a ton done. A ton done. A ton done on the Nexus today. I think we'll change it up now and do work on a few other things. Ah, I made a mess. Do I have any sand? Yes, I do. Good. I was thinking let's do some work on our sandy city here. Haven't worked on it in a little while. Yeah, we're missing a piece of carpet now. Over there. Oh well. So, I was looking at this. Thought it would be cool if we maybe added a wall around it, because look at this. We got this sharp transition from sand to grass. I think that's always going to look bad. It's going to be really hard to smooth that out. But if we have a wall, we could have sand on one side and grass on the other, and it'll kind of create a separation of the two. And I think it'll just look cool. Just have a wall around the city. So let's do it. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to try build it out of sandstone primarily. Do I have any? We need more stairs. Let's make a few more. Oh, I have the carpet on me. I didn't even see that. Cool. Let's put that back. Yoink. Okay. So maybe where should we start this? Let's start. Yeah, maybe let's plan to put a wall down this line here. Okay, so doesn't necessarily need to be very tall. I like to work with odd numbers all the time. We could do a pattern like this, and then 3. Aha! It's amazing. Let's build it up one more. And then maybe we'll do the arch thing like we were kind of planning on doing on the pyramid. So let's do like stairs that kind of curve. Is that going to be... Might need to go a little bit taller. And we could do like a castle wall thing, like where it's jagged. Kind of like that. Might be cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's fill this in. And I would like to make it so we can actually go on the wall too, not just like a one wide thing. That's kind of cool. Here, I don't like this sharp thing. Let's put a slab between. Like that. Yeah. So maybe let's make it 3 wide. So we'll kind of copy that on this side, and then in between we could... Here, let's grab some birch slabs, because that's kind of what I've been using here. And well, that's not very many. Materials, where are my materials? I've been building like all over our world here, so I got stuff like in so many different locations, all split up, and it's gone for good, basically. Got to do a bunch of farming again to get more. Yeah, this might be nice though. Do that. Maybe in places we could set up like an overhang above us and have some lighting too. But yeah, maybe we'll just do this first off. I'll go around our city here, and then we could add points of interest on the wall too, like have certain sections that are a little bit different, just so it's not so boring, like all the same. How's that? Aha! So check it out, guys. I've been working on this for a little bit, and I am pretty happy with what we got here so far. I think that looks pretty cool, right? Now, I haven't put the blocks in between, like the filler. I don't know what to use. But yeah, I just got it going up and around the village here. Tried to keep the shape of it as best as I could. Did a little bit of terraforming on the way. We'll have to clean it up a bit. Like this should be sand. We want sand on this side of the wall and grass on the other side where it's possible. So I'm trying to go down like the biome line here so that we don't have brown grass anywhere. This is very close to the man cave as well, so we'll have to try incorporate this into maybe this path over here. If we could blend those two together somehow, it would be amazing. Like we could put a gate on the wall, maybe over here, and then like redo this area a little bit. Could be cool. And I like the view from up here. You can sort of run around the top of the wall. You get a little raised view of the whole area, which I think is pretty cool. And we'll probably add like towers in the corners in a few places too, like with a floor above us type of thing. You can have like a watchtower. Oh, I thought that was on fire. It's like I thought I saw fire underneath the leaf there. That was the sunset, or the lava in the back there. That's what it was. Messing with my mind. But I'm probably done with this for today. I don't want to do it all in one shot, or I'll kill myself. It's pretty tedious to do it over and over, but pretty happy with what we got so far. Alright everybody, so this feels like a good place to wrap up the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but as usual, I did pick out a comment for today. This one, it's a little bit of a tough one. I might need your feedback on it. I don't know exactly what to do. So it says, why is Etho uploading barely any videos? I know a lot of you have probably noticed it. I used to do like 5 or 6 a week, and now it's more like 4. It's not good. It's very, very bad. It's not because I'm on the couch watching TV or anything like that. It's because I have a lot of series that are huge time sinks, and this is one of them. I know I can't just end this series, though. That would not be a good idea, I don't think. I need to maybe come up with ways of spending less time per episode, though. Like today, I've spent over 12 hours on this episode, and same with the last one. I spent over 12 hours on it. It's not good turnover time, and it doesn't necessarily make the video more entertaining. Spending that much time on it, like most of that was just collecting the items together to put into the Nexus, and yeah. Spent like 4 or 5 hours on that. Then I built it a lot off camera, and lots of off camera stuff, which isn't necessarily good. So currently I have 4 series. I have this one, I have my modded series, I got Hermitcraft and Flyboys. All 4 of those are building series that take quite a bit of time per episode to make. So what do? I don't know. Like if I just upload them less, then people aren't happy. If I can them, people aren't happy. It's a tough situation. I'm not sure the best course of action. Yeah, but that's basically what's going on. I'll have to try figure something out. Maybe if you have ideas, leave it in the comments, and hopefully somehow I can get more episodes out. I think regardless, I'm gonna try do some more like custom map stuff. Maybe start another game and just see if that helps, because I can record that stuff really quickly compared to what I got currently, and it might just help get more videos out. But yeah, it's an issue. I know. I'm trying to think of what to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for your feedback on the last episode, the 400th one. Even though it took a long time to make, it seems like a lot of you guys enjoyed it, which made me happy. And you left a lot of nice support on it, and I appreciate it. Made me feel good. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next one here. If you have any feedback on anything else, on any build decisions or the Nexus plans, please let me know as well. But until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.